Talk about now is permalinks and how to structure your permalinks so that your books make the most sense. So on the home page here, you have home, sample page, and then a link to the book over here. But one, which we're going to get to in a minute, is that the book is not in the menu, which you might want to do that. And two, whenever you go to a page, it has this strange permalink here. This is a pretty basic WordPress stuff, but what you want to do is change the permalinks. And then the other thing too is if you notice that if you're on, if you click Learn More here, then you have this very long permalink that says book question mark book equals, and that's very strange. If you're going to send someone a link to your site, you want it to be easy to remember. So that's where you change the permalink. So to do that, go to Dashboard, and then go to Settings, Permalinks, and then any other option will work. I like post name or month of name if you want to do things by date, but post name will work fine. So I click Save Changes, and that usually will update your structure. Occasionally, it will. You might need to actually modify your htaccess depending on your host. WordPress does a lot of different stuff depending on your host. So, but if you have a good host, this structure will be updated automatically. And then I'm going to click View Site, and now nothing's different, but when I click Sample Page, it actually goes to Sample-Page. And when I click on Learn More, it's going to go Test Books, the Zombie Survival Guide, or the slug of the page. So let's get back to how to best use the plugin. One of the other questions I get is how can I add the book to my site? And the answer is it's already added to your site. But I think what the real question is, how do I make it where people can see it, or how do I add it in my navigation, or whatever? So the first and easiest way to do that is just to put it on the sidebar with the widget. But say you want to add it to the menu. How do you do that? So WordPress has a menu system. Most themes now support it. If you're running an old theme, it probably doesn't. If you're running a custom-built theme, it may or may not. It depends on the developer that built your theme and the time that you had it built. So I'm going to click Appearance, Menus, and I have a menu that I set up in this theme. But if I didn't, then you would create a new menu and save it, and then add these items here. On the left side, you have these items. Custom links, pages, books, categories. But sometimes when you first activate the plugin, you're not going to see books. And this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like this. So you're going to see over here on the left side, you can see custom links, pages, categories. But if you want to see the books, you click Screen Options up here at the top right, and then you're going to click Books. Upon clicking Books, you'll see now that the books are available on the side here. To put a specific book in your navigation, you're going to check the Zombie Survival Guide and click Add to Menu. Now, when I click Save Menu, and then I go back to the site and view it, the Zombie Survival Guide is now available in my menu, and I can click on the book title to take me there. And so now I'm linking directly to the single page of the book. So the other thing that I want to point out is that when you go to test or your domain/books, you will see all of your books listed as if they're posts, and that is intentional. That's so that you can show all of your book archives, or you can show all of your books on one page. Someone can go to yourdomain.com/books, and so that's and that is another way that you can link to it in your navigation. But there's no link to a post type, so you have to do that manually. So in this case, test/books, and then I'll just call this books. When I add that to the navigation, I can add it here and save menu. And then when I refresh here, now I have books is something I'm linking to in the navigation. So that's I believe that answers some questions for some people that I've received. If you do have any other questions, please email support@outthinkgroup.com, and I will do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can.